At this place in history, we're at the Dorset Quarry, and I'm with Executive Director of the Vermont Historical Society, Steve Perkins. We're standing in the rain, but that's okay.
It's okay because this is a beautiful spot in one of Vermont's most beautiful towns, and this is a really cool old quarry. You can see it driving by on Route 30. I mean, the traffic's going by, but it has so much history. So we're going to meet with the curator of the Dorset Historical Society, John Mathewson, and he's going to meet us over by the quarry. You want to go see?
Absolutely. So John, is it true that this is the oldest quarry in the United States?
That's my understanding, yes. From 1785 on, it was quarrying marble. At first for small things like tombstones and architectural fragments, lintels, door frames, things like that. And then starting in 1839, once the contract came through for the Erie Customs House in Erie, New York, they started shipping out larger blocks over to Troy and then down the Erie Canal or down the Hudson River to New York.
And what was the significance of the quarry to this area?
It was a big employer. There were about 30 quarries in operation at the height of quarrying in Dorset. And Dorset was, of course, originally a farming community, but there were as many people farming as quarrying at one point. 400 farming, 400 quarrying.
And what was this marble used for? Where did you see this marble?
Well, you could see it in houses. There are some houses locally made from marble, but then it was shipped all over. The Erie's Custom House, like I mentioned, and also, well, the New York Public Library came from this hole in the ground.
Wow.
This hole in the ground produced the DAR building in Washington, D.C., a building at the Harvard Medical School, and the New York Public Library. Not the Lions. They came, Lions, we haven't had catamounts for a while. They came up from Tennessee, pink Tennessee marble.
Yep.
Which makes sense. And other quarries in the area in Dorset went to other purposes, is significant, including the Montreal Museum of Art in Montreal.
So what are the quarries being used for today?
Well, all the quarries in Dorset are closed now, and they have been for a long time. There was an effort to revive some in the 1960s, but it never came to fruition. The closest quarry in operation now is in Danby. It's a huge tunnel into the same mountain is behind us. And they use it for, well, you used some of the product this morning. If you,
toothpaste?
Yes, if you brush your teeth, and I hope you did, use calcium carbonate, which is Dorset marble, or Vermont marble.
Wow.
Also the whitener that makes paper glossy in your magazines, that's also calcium carbonate from marble.
Now the quarries seem to be offering a bit of recreation. I mean, you can't ignore the activity going on behind us.
The quarries were open and it is pouring rain out and busloads of people are coming. It's amazing. The quarry was in operation from 1785 to about 1774. It closed down for a few years, opened up again in 1901, closed down again in 1901. So, about 100 years of operation. And then when they abandoned the quarry, they had hit the water level. They weren't pumping the water out anymore, so it filled with water. And by 1922, people were swimming here in the quarry. So people have been swimming here in the quarry for as long as it was an actual marble quarry.
Now, if people want to learn more about the Dorset quarries or Dorset history in general, where can they go?
Well, I think the best place to go is the Dorset Historical Society in beautiful downtown Dorset, the Bly House Museum. You can visit our website to find out our hours, dorsetvthistory.org. And if you want to plan your visit before you come, go to our website, go to our Dorset History Go tab on our homepage, and you'll find a bunch of interactive maps of historic sites in Dorset.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, John.
Yeah, thank you.
So, quarrying in Dorset, right?
Yeah. Hey, should we go swimming?
Well, we could jump in. That's
Yeah,
right.
why not? We're already getting a little wet, right?
I think you should.
At this place in history.